Hi, this is JP from Northern Lights over Arkham, and this time we're attempting a second run with Wendy Adams through for the greater good scenario. Our first try ended in failure, but hopefully I get to the end with this time with this deck. This deck is by Andy, and Andy submitted it through Facebook, and I'll add the decklist link to Arkham DB down in the video description, so you can check out the list after the video in more detail. I'll put it also up on the video, so you can watch the list before we start. And if you like the video, feel free to subscribe to my channel. So let's get going with this game. Okay, so the deck revolves around using on your own the version that comes in return to the Forgotten Age. It hasn't been released yet, so I'm proxying it with the original version, but the new version is a permanent, so it starts in play. And we are playing for the greater good scenario, and we're on the side with the lodge. So we have the lodge neophytes and stuff like that in the game. So I'll just quickly reshuffle the player deck, and we draw our opening hand, and then can start the scenario. Wendy also has 2 relic hunters, so the goal is to get both of the moonstones in play and Wendy's amulet and go from there. Okay, so 5 cards. We get 1 moonstone. We discard these. I'll keep the winging it and take heart. And we get Wendy's amulet and waylay. So a better start than the last time. Get some clue tech and also the amulet in play. And just a quick shuffle, and we can start our first turn. So first thing first, I'll play Wendy's amulet. First action. Second action, I'll parlay to get in. And third action, I move in. Nothing else to play right now, so that's the first turn. Upkeep phase, I'll get 1 resource and 1 card. And let's continue to the next turn. So, forgot to reset the agenda. So 1 of 8 doom. And the first encounter card is Expulsion. So there's no cultist enemies. This gains search. And we get Ancient Evils. So we just add 1 doom. And then we move into the lounge, and launch has 2 clues, and also for stability, August Linguist comes into play. He has 1 of the keys at random, so we shuffle the keys in my hand and drop 1 down, and we have the cultist, actually the same one that last time dropped, so don't know if that's good or bad. Would have preferred the other keys. The tablet would have been nice. We get the vault and the library in play. Second action, I'll investigate. I'll use I use I think I'll try using winging it. So use on your own to play it for free. So it's 1 versus 3. I pull a 0, so I get 1 clue. Last action. I'll just investigate. -2, I fail. Well, that's that. Upkeep, I'll get 1 resource and draw 1 card. And no other stuff happens, so let's go to the next turn. We add 1 Doom to the agenda, draw 1 card, call to order. No cultist in the discard, so it can search another Ancient Evils. We're really running out of time in this run. First action, I'll just investigate and I'll commit quick thinking to it. More actions would be good at this point. 0, I succeed by 2. I get an extra action. Just mark it down with this. I get the clue. I use the clues to get this key. This guy goes away. Second, then I'm thinking. I think I won't waste time going into the library. It's a 6-star location, so I'll just start moving back here. Go to the lodge cellar. There's 1 clue there. I'll go to the upkeep, get 1 resource and 1 card, and it's abandoned and alone. So I'll take 2 horror, and the discard pile is removed from the game, and that's that. So let's go to the next turn. We're at 5 Doom of 8, so let's see the encounter card, Mysterious Chanting. We search for a cultist enemy. I could put this Knight of the Order into the lobby. And put 2 clues on him, actually Doom on him, and try to go there and parlay. What am I? Yeah. I think I'll do that. Let's try it that way. Some easy clues to get. And it's aloof there, so I think we can manage it. Yeah, so 2 Doom on the Knight of the Outer Void. First action, this has been removed. I'll move back there, I'll parlay. I commit take heart to the test. I'm parlaying at 4 versus 4. I get a -1. I fail. Get 2 cards and 2 resources, and unfortunately I pulled a mop and a forcer. Actually, yeah, I think I'll just pay him off this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I can't do that. I could go back and I'll get the resources. I have to just, yeah, I'll parlay with the Enforcer and pay 4 resources to get rid of him. That's that, unfortunately. So, upkeep, I pull 1 card and gain 1 resource. And that's it. So, enemy phase, nothing happens. We go to the... We did upkeep and we go to the next turn. So, this one isn't going that well either. We had 1 Doom, so we're at 8 of 8. Because there's 2 Doom here, we really needed to get that 1 Doom off of that guy, but no dice this time. So we discard 5 cards from the top of the encounter deck and put 1. I put this Lodge Neophyte into play. 1 Cultist into play from the discarded cards. Was it? Yeah, so I draw that Cultist, so the spawning applies. Spawn it in the cellar. No, actually I'll spawn it at the lounge because no, cellar doesn't have sanctum, so I can go safely there. First action, I'll move in. I'll parlay the Neophyte. I'm 4 versus 2 Elder Sign. My topmost event. No events in this card pile. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually just automatically succeed because I have Wendy's amulet. Missing those up. So the Doom is removed. Then I'll investigate. I use Resourceful. I'll ditch Moonstone and immediately play it to pull again from the bag. Cultist -2. Yeah, I'm 4 versus 3, so I fail. Oh yeah, and I need to reveal another token. So let's get the Cultist out. We may get something really nasty. Yeah, put the Cultist there. Or we could pull the Elder Sun and succeed. Never know. No, we add 1 Doom to the nearest Cultist. God. That's not good. I think we just parlay again. Get the Doom off. 0. Remove the Doom. That's my turn. So enemy phase, nothing happens. We get 1 card and 1 resource, and let's go to the next turn. We add 1 Doom. Get an encounter card. It's a Lodge Neophyte. I think we just put it there. The Doom is just mounting up every time. Let's try to investigate. Commit that event. It does nothing basically now, but might as well. I'll discard 1 card from hand to repull that token. Really bad pulls this game. Elder Sign, automatic success, so I get the clue. Then I'll move to the catacombs. Put these locations into play. I think I won't go into the inner sanctum this time. That the horror there just killed me last time, so learning from past mistakes here. I'll go to this sanctum doorway. Holding cells. One clue there. After holding cells is revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for an cultist enemy and spawn it in the holding cells. Shuffle the encounter deck. Really don't want anymore. Yeah. Just search here and put one. Neophyte. Well, that guy hits us. It doesn't have aloof because we're at the sanctum location. I think we need to evade and parlay and get the heck out of here. Yeah, it's engaged with us. Okay, so enemy phase, that guy hits us for 1 damage. 1 horror, I mean. And we get 1 card and 1 resource. So let's see what we can do next turn. We add 1 doom, so 3, 4 of 10. Encounter card is Ancient Evils, so the clock is ticking. First things first, I think I'll evade this guy. So first action evade. Succeeds automatically, so this guy is evaded. Second action, I'll just investigate. +1, I get the clue. We're 1 clue off of advancing the act. I'll just move back to the Lodge Catacombs for the last action, and that's my turn. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep, this Neophyte readies. We get 1 card, and we get Hypochondria. 1 resource. Yeah, so that's that turn. Let's go to the next round. We add 1 doom. We take an encounter card. So we search for the 2 topmost cultist enemies. That's the Keeper of Secrets and no other cultist enemies, and we spawn it at the location with the most clues. Just put it here in the cell. And at the end of the... Yeah, really should possibly kill this guy. I'll put it in the here. The end of the at the end of the Mythos phase, it generates 1 doom. So we're at 7 of 10 doom. This is not looking particularly well. First action, I'll move in here. There's 2 clues here. This guy engages me. Second action, I will backstab this guy. So I'm using agility against strength, so it's 4 versus 6. I mean 5. And I'll commit the waylay. Yeah, I commit the waylay. And pay for the backstab, so 3 resources. 0, this guy's dead. Drops 1 clue. I mean Doom. Puts it on the agenda, and this guy's dead. Last action. Oh yeah, I would be here. I'll move out of here. Actually, I'll try to investigate. I can take 1 horror. Don't have the time to bounce around that much. Tablet -3. I'll discard winging it and try again. 3 versus 3. -4. I fail. I'll get 1 resource and take 1 horror at the end of the phase and get 1 card. Easy mark. Okay. Enemy phase, nothing happens, and let's go to the... Well, I did upkeep, so let's go to the next turn. So we're at 7 of 10. Not looking good. We only have 1 key, so I think we need to fight the big bad guy at the end, but let's see. Encounter card is Knight of the Order. Getting all of the cultists. So it must get 1 Doom on him. So there's 9 Doom. Really out of time. I'll play the winging it from my discard. I commit easy mark to the test. That fails. Of course, I don't have any cards in hand. I'll shuffle the winging it back to my deck. I'll investigate. Second action. Skull. So it's -1. I fail. Last action. Just investigate. Actually, do I have one? What's my... Yeah. Nothing I can do. 3 versus 3 investigation. -1. Fail. Take 1 horror. And enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep. 1 card, 1 resource. I take 1 horror. Again, I'm 1 horror away from defeat. This is not going well with Wendy. Something is just not working with this deck, at least as I'm piloting it. So let's see if the next turn is already our last. Okay. So 10 of 10 Doom. We advance the agenda. Well, at least we get to the end this time. So, replace the action agenda deck with the greater good. Spawn the set-aside summoned beast at the puzzle box location or any sanctum location if the puzzle box is not in play. Remove the puzzle box from the game. Well... Summoned beast. Monster. Silver Twilight Elite. 6 health per investigator. Retaliate Hunter, 562, so I could spawn it at my location, but I'll die if I stay here. At the end of the enemy phase, summon beast defeats each humanoid enemy at its location. Move all doom from each of those enemies to summoned beast. I think I'll spawn it in here. Just mark it with this. This replaces these. My game plan would be to move to the Lodge Catacombs, evade that guy, and move to the inner sanctum. Then this summon beast kills this guy, moves here. And next turn it defeats that guy. Okay. Just seeing. So summon beast gets +1 fight and +1 evade and +1 damage and +1 horror for every 2 doom in play. So it's starting to hit really hard, but it really doesn't matter. Let's see what the encounter card is and let's start doing other. So it's the Centuries of Secrets. I'll just test it 5 versus 5. -3, failed by 3. And we are looking for curse cards. Not a curse, not a curse, a curse. So for each, if a curse effect is deal 1 damage, so I take 1 damage. First action, I move here. This guy engages me. Second action, I'll... Oh dear. Forgot I have hypochondria in play. So I'm dead. Yeah. It's really hard to keep Wendy alive in this scenario. I'm taking horror everywhere, so... Okay, well, I think 2 tries of this scenario with Wendy is enough for me. It's a really good scenario, but for some reason I'm taking so much horror with Wendy that I just can't keep alive. Well, I really like the deck idea. On your own is a interesting deck idea. You run without allies, which are main damage and horror soaks usually, and have powerful abilities. So I'm not really sold on to the ability to play without allies, at least in Survivor/Rogue investigators. The double relic hunter idea with the Moonstone is interesting. The other thing is that you need to get those cards in play, and they really don't help with the investigation. They help to pass will and agility tests, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, I would really like to see more clue tech in this deck, or I just didn't pull it. There's 2 look what I found in the deck. I never saw either of those, but maybe just a perception or something like that, or a flashlight or anything to lower the shroud at least to 1 or something like that, so you can pass the tests more easily. 29 XP for this deck is it's quite a lot. You get 3 weaknesses. So my weaknesses were a bit annoying, the mob enforcer and this hypochondria. Well, this hypochondria ended up killing me. So that's it. But if you would like to see your deck played on my channel, you can submit a deck idea to my email. I'll post my email into the video description, but it's northernlightsoverarkham@gmail.com. I try to do one of these deck testing videos a week if they're really short. Like the first one of this pair was, I'll do 2, but usually one full scenario is quite long. So thanks for joining me to this test video, and until next time.